Welcome back. It is day 23 of the solo house flipping project, and Django is gonna be staying at home today with his best friend, Mr. Cow. But not me. I am heading to the flip, and it is another early morning with a beautiful sunrise. And right now, I got one thing on my mind, and it is these windows. But first, I need to do some cleaning. You can see that these existing storm windows are pretty dirty and grimy. I just need to take the time to get this stuff cleaned now. It is going to be super difficult to get it cleaned once I get those new windows in. I'm practicing a little bit of delayed gratification here. Everything in me just wants to start throwing in these new windows, but I need to look out for my future self. So I do the hard thing and I start getting these windows clean. Unfortunately, this poor carpenter was not thinking straight this morning, and he forgot his cleaning supplies as well as his rags at home. So I'm going to end up just using some wet paper towel and a little elbow grease and just start getting this cleaned. Next up, I'm going to start chiseling all this loose paint and vacuuming around these existing windows, and I'm going to be touching it up with some high-hiding white paint. Once again, not something I want to do. I would rather just start throwing in these new windows, but I know that putting this paint on when those new windows are in are going to be near impossible. I'm going to have to break out one of my art brushes if that's the case. So I'm just going to take the time and get all these painted up. Installing these new windows have been a long time coming. I ordered them about 3 weeks ago and I have been anxious to put them in. It has been a lot of work to get these old windows demoed out and also to get them cleaned and painted. And I cannot wait to get these new windows in. Now that is all done, it is finally time to get in these new windows and transform this place. You can already see that how well this is going to look when those new windows are in. It's definitely going to add value to this home. I typically put in new windows on all of my flip houses. It is just a great selling point to a new buyer. When I was putting in this window, I was having a lot of trouble getting it level. I just did not understand what was going on. When I use my 2-foot level here, you can see that it is spot on. But then when I go to my 4-foot level, the bubble is all the way to the right-hand side of the line. Then I'm gonna flip my level around so you can't see that Stanley sign, and you can see now it's on the left-hand side of that black line. I know that levels can go bad, and I'm pretty sure that this just happened. I've had this Stanley level for quite a while now, and I think it is a good time to get some new ones. I've been looking for an excuse to get a new set of stability levels, and I think I just found it. I'm going to walk you through the window install. I'm going to put a bead of caulk all the way around that window to make sure I have that weather tight seal. And these are replacement windows, so there's going to be no nailing flange. The way you attach these windows are through the sides and some pre-drilled holes. So I'm going to level the bottom, and I'm also going to level the left and right hand side to make sure that my extension jamb is all the same width. And I'm also going to take out that bottom track and put in another screw. I'm going to test to make sure that it all works, and then I'm going to cut those shims. And here are those holes where you use those screws. And here are some plugs that nicely cover those holes and seal it all up. It's definitely a nice feature of this window. I've been very happy with them. Next step is to get this all sealed up. I like to use this window and door expandable foam because there you see it is slow expanding. You do not want to put a whole lot of this stuff in there. Just a little bead, because if it expands too much, it can bow and push out your window. Also, it's expandable foam, so it's going to expand pretty far. So you don't want it dripping all over your floor or your new window. So I'm just going to go around and seal these all up. You want these new windows to be airtight and sealed. We don't want any cold or hot air leaking through our new windows. I was only able to work a half day today because I had some other things I had to get done this afternoon, but I was able to get in 6 out of the 10 windows, which I am pretty happy for a morning's day of work. And here you can see what the expandable foam looks like when it's starting to cure. You can see how much it expands. That's definitely going to provide an airtight seal. And that is going to be a wrap for day 23. Once again, it was just a half day, but I was able to get in these windows and this place is starting to take shape. I am so happy with the progress on this project. And Django was anxiously awaiting my return home so we could get some of those nighttime snuggles in.